What's up, collective? Thank you so much for tapping in with your girl. You know who it is. All right, so look, listen, this is, I think, the first time this has happened. So I posted a video, a message earlier entitled That Ain't No Damn Puppy. All right, if you have not heard that message, you might want to go and check it out. Okay, now, I recorded that earlier this morning, and now I'm here doing this afternoon's reading, and that energy in that reading is coming back up. Spirit is bringing it back up. Okay. The difference is it's apparent that the individual from that reading that is planning to try to come towards a high priestess, high priest, queen rising, someone who is having fun, minding their business, growing their business, enjoying their self care, spending time in their innocence, tapping into their inner child. The person who is trying to come towards that individual to try to do some kind of janky setup, this message is for you, and it's apparent that you are in the collective. I don't know whether you're on my channel or whether you're going to stumble across this video. um I don't know, I can't control all of that, but the reason why I say that is because this is the same energy, but it's coming out as a warning. All right, it's coming out as a warning. The first message would have been spirit letting the collective know, or whoever reverberates with the message, that someone was planning to do this. This is clear that the individual planning to do it is in the collective, and this is a warning. Okay, now you could take it as a grain of salt, you can dismiss it, you can get in the comments and cuss me out and say it ain't you can get angry and show up as a karmic in the comments if you like. I really don't care. I'll probably just block and remove you, and remove your comment, and that'll be that, right? But nevertheless, I'm gonna do what they're asking me to do. Now, on the pre-shuffle, I have sheep. All right. You're encouraged to reconnect with your inner child in order to become more spontaneous and playful, and consider what life has to offer with a greater sense of wonder. Take some time this week to get in touch with the innocence and vulnerability in you. I'm gonna be honest, this innocence here is kind of tapping into the childlike, I'm not even gonna say childlike, the childishness of the individual who is trying to come towards someone in your past, okay, that dismissed you, or you didn't get what you think you wanted, and this person has gone off. They've healed, they've raised their vibrations. They probably were high vibrating when you met them, but you're so childish that you thought that you could just bag them, bed them, and do whatever it is you wanted to do, because that's what you're used to running around doing. This particular person threw up a block, and you didn't get to do that. So spirit is speaking to somebody. Okay, now I'm gonna give what's here, and I'm gonna get out your way. All right, so I have freedom. I have freedom, and I'm gonna try not to laugh at you. All right, I'm gonna try, but it ain't no telling. I have pleasure, because at your big grown age, preparation. You shouldn't be so bothered because somebody didn't want to give themselves to you. Warning. So, the first thing I wanted to clarify when I saw those four cards was the warning. All right, I'm going to start over here with freedom. Spirit is saying, because I have it clarified with the Two of Pentacles, you have the freedom right now to choose. You have the freedom to choose. I don't know who this person is from your past that has, whoever they are, they have a spirit team. The divine, the most high, is not trying to play with you about them. So if you think that they are an impersonator, or they are impersonating their gifts, or they are impersonating their rank, if you think that they're just sitting as a self-righteous individual who just wanted to hurt your feelings because they turned you down, you might want to revisit that thought. Whoever this is that you're trying to come towards, you right now have the freedom to choose. And Spirit is saying you should choose to leave them alone. Okay? You should choose to leave them alone, because with this choice, whatever you choose, your situation personally in your personal life that don't have nothing to do with that individual can either go up or it can go down. Okay? It can get better or it can get worse. All right? Your path can stay straight or it can get crooked. Real crooked. Bent up crooked. U-turn crooked. Roundabout crooked. Okay? This is what I'm seeing with this. You have the freedom to choose. All right? Which what you gonna do? Because, and I've never done this before, but I'm kind of excited about it because I like it. Um what I heard when I saw the pleasure card, and this being clarified by the reverse six of pentacles, right? So what I had heard was, pleasure cannot be taken, it has to be given. You can't take what this person in the past didn't want to give you. For whatever choice, for whatever weird way you showed up to them, for whatever dirty offer you tried to offer them, the fact that they were able to see it as the dirty offer that it was, and the fact that that bothers you, ain't got nothing to do with them. It has more to do with you. Okay? So you might want to do some inner child work yourself. All right? You're not going to receive what you think you're going to receive out of this situation if you go forward with trying to pop up to a divine being, pretending to be friendly, pretending that you just want to check in and see where y'all stand and whatever the case may be, when the whole time you're actually trying to get some sort of photo evidence. I don't know if you're trying to get screenshots of them nude. I saw the naked card come out in here. I don't know if you're trying to get photo, like video of your time with them, if they was to let you in. I don't know what you're trying to do, but you're not going to get what you think you're going to get. First off, in the other video, it already stated that the collective is not going to even respond to you. So this has more to do with your intent and the fact that whoever that individual is highly protected, to the point that Spirit has me back here dealing with this. Okay, so something is being prepared. Now, when I saw this card clarified by the Ace of Swords, I heard Spirit say, based on what you choose, you can go about your life and enjoy the rest of your life, or you can get knocked over the head, because they're prepared to knock you over the head. I'm just the messenger. They are preparing to knock you over the head if you try this with whoever this is in your past that has moved on. Whoever that was, he or she had every right to not give to you. They don't have to give to you, right? And they made their choice already. So you trying to come in like you innocent, you trying to come in and playing these mind games, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to go the way you want. And this is a warning, okay? So when I clarified the warning card, I got the Six of Wands. Your warning is here. I don't know anybody, okay? I'm just being what I'm supposed to be, okay? The warning is here. It has arrived. This is the warning. The Four of Cups, okay? This is being revealed for you to accept it as a warning. When I heard the word revealed, I pulled and got the Seven of Cups. We're going to keep pulling until Spirit tells me to stop. Clarify freedom with the Two of Pentacles, please. So, I mean, I don't be taking stuff like this seriously, and I know the collective they know they protect it, you know what I mean? But I think this is really somebody need to take heed and find them something safe to do, because whoever that person is in your past, they're not. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, freedom, Five of Cups. Based on your choice, Don't choose what you're gonna regret. Okay, Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Whoever this person is that somebody is trying to plan and plot on and get pictures of and take pictures of them and try to post pictures of them possibly up on the internet, on the black market, whatever the case may be, you're trying to discredit this person. This is a divine being. This is clearly a divine being, because I'm here again reading this. And I rarely double back on a message like this. Like, my spirit team know that I don't like repetitiveness. You know what I'm saying? I got to be a little different. You know, each reading can't be sounding like the other one. So for me to be here dealing with this, you're going to make a choice, and it's going to cost you your freedom. It's going to cost you your freedom. Okay? This person also was free to choose who they were going to allow to tap into their energy and receive pleasure from them. The other individual was free to choose, and they made their choice. Now, because you have regret about it, and because you feel left out in the cold about it, because you're so used to having your way with whoever you think you can have your way with, well, you couldn't have your way with that one. It's over. But spirit is saying you should let it be over, because they are prepared to make you to understand, to bring clarity to you that one is off limits. Okay? And that you should probably stop. Not just with that one, but you should probably calm down. Like, altogether. You know what I'm saying? Clarify pleasure in the reverse Six of Pentacles, please. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just the mouthpiece. Okay? We have the reverse Ten of Swords and the Two of Wands. You haven't changed at all. You don't want to change. You don't want to even walk away from this situation. Something about you doesn't want to change. Something about you doesn't want to grow. Something about you doesn't want to heal. This is also saying, Spirit is saying that this situation, like I said, with this individual who you're planning to go towards, this situation is over. It's over, and you do need to walk away. Ain't gonna be no lovers. Ain't gonna be no lovers. You're not gonna be lovers with that person. Because they've healed and you haven't. They've healed and you haven't. And they know that. They're fully aware of it. Clarify preparation in the Ace of Swords. We have the reverse Emperor. This manipulation. We have the reverse Star. It's going to put your light out. And I don't think the Spirit means divine light. I don't know what that means, but because I don't feel like you're tapped into that. I'm not saying you don't have it, but you should not be so confident in this toxicity. Okay? So again, they're preparing to bring in clarity. And what I heard was, you're going to line yourself up to get knocked over the head. Because I feel like part of the reason why you want to come towards this individual in your past is because you think that they're a fluke. You think that you can strip them of whatever self-esteem, self-perception, positivity, their self-positivity. You think you can strip them of that because you don't, I don't know. I don't know if you, I don't know. If this is a masculine energy, I see your ego is hurt. Your ego gonna be even more hurt if you if you execute this plan. If you execute this plan, your ego gonna be even more hurt. It's gonna be broken. It's gonna be unretrievable. I don't know what that means. I'm just the mouthpiece. Clarify Ace of Swords, please. Again. We have the wish fulfillment. Okay. The Nine of Cups. I feel like this is spirit confirming. This is spirit confirming that it'll be their greatest pleasure. It'll be the spirit's pleasure to bring you clarity about whoever that is in your past that you feel a certain way about. Like, clarify the warning. Give me some more. I know we got 3 cards out here already. Clarify the warning. This is a warning being sent to someone about your plan. Cannot make it up and don't have to. This is a warning. I'm finna get another deck. I know what I'm finna get to. One of these here. One of these here. Because this feels like a spiritual offense. They don't ever send me back to send no warning to someone who's clearly karmic. This has never happened. I'm not bothered by it. This is new. That tells me a lot about whoever the individual, that's over there minding their business, eating their fruit and drinking their water. Okay. Because you want to run around whatever city you in and sow your wild oats or keep your pocketbook open for every Tom, Dick, and Harry. That doesn't mean everybody has to want you the same way. They don't have to reciprocate that energy. This person chose not to. I just heard the spirit say, you ain't that fine. Let me shuffle one more, get a good shuffle on these. It's been a while since I used this true crime deck. Because it can get dark, honey. It can get dark. Okay, spirit. I'm going wherever you tell me to go. Give me some more energy that this individual who is apparently going to run across this video some kind of way. Give me some more energy. What do you need them to know? All right. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Let's go. What do you want to know, spirit? Outer space. I just heard thus saith the Lord. I ain't heard that since my church days. Thus saith the Lord. Keep it moving. Somebody is married. This came up in the first reading. You're married, first off. You're married. Open marriage, maybe? Well, that's cool for you and whoever you're married to. But that doesn't mean be open to target people because you don't like their light. Their light irritates your demons. That's not what open marriage means. Spirit say you're married and you're lying. You're lying. You're it's not open. It's not an open marriage. Healing. I'm going to get some tarot to clarify these. Serial killer. You also have something going on in your body. Man. And if you don't have it, you're going to. You have it. You have something going on in your body. This is too much dark red rum energy. Oh, man. See all that blood? You got something going on in your blood that you trying to pass around to somebody, and you targeting somebody in your past that dodged a major bullet. I'm gonna put them back, and we're gonna see if spirit bring them back out. You mad at somebody because they died because that was the one you didn't get to feel with your disease. You wanted to give them a gift. This is the gift that came out in the first reading. What you got going on in your body, your diseasement. This is the gift? Okay. Thus saith the Lord, you need to move on from that one. Tell us more, Spirit. What do you want them to know? Justice is coming. Some justice is here. I done shuffled it and everything. Some justice is here. So you might end up in jail for doing this. Because it's sounding kind of like this is what you do. This is that running around energy in the other reading. Your ego. Your ego. Egotism. You standing right in the way of something that's about to smack you, and you won't even move. Whoever that was in your past moved away from you. They went around you. But you now want to double back and stand right in the middle of the road. You're literally asking for the divine to smack you smooth open. That's what I'm hearing her say. Like, I don't know who you subscribe to, what you know what I'm saying? I ain't here to judge all that. But all I'm saying is, tell me more. Destruction. We have a male here. We have justice again. And you are under divine surveillance. You are under divine surveillance. When I pulled this card out, when I pulled this reading out on the pre-shuffle, I got Arizona as the state energy. Just wanted to share that. I forgot to. But the reason why I'm remembering to is because when I sat it down, I thought about Phoenix. I thought about the Phoenix, the bird. But then I heard Spirit say desert, dry. What is this desert energy? What do you mean by desert? Natural disaster. They about to come in like a flood. There's a scripture that's trying to come to me. Not the one about Noah. Or is it the one about Noah? It's not that one. Spirit will bring it to me if it's intuition. This is a divine feminine. This is a divine feminine, and this is also the voice of the mother, right? Like she is telling somebody to stay away from her daughter, to stay away from her daughter. You are to stay away from her daughter. Stay away from her daughter. She's like, it's like, okay, tell me more. If you want to live. If you want to live. If you want to stay alive. Whoever the divine feminine is in someone's past. Let me get some more tarot because I want to clarify these. I might pull out some more. We'll see. Do I want to use these? You want me to use these? Yeah. Okay. Okay, clarify outer space, spirit. What do you need this individual to know? Outer space. Stress. Tell me more. Eternal love. You are stressing the divine. You are stressing the most high. You are stressing. You when I say stressing, I don't mean stressing, but what I mean is like what you are planning to do and what you have been doing has come up before the throne. Like I don't I okay. You have bothered heaven. You have gotten on their nerves. You are a disturbance. This is, I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? I would just read it. You're disturbing something. Like, and it may be more than just a, it's maybe more than you that you've done than just this one person from your past that you couldn't trap, and now you want to double back and try to finish something. Okay, or it could just be this one person, but when you target this one person in conjunction to whoever else you've been running around doing God knows what with, it's going to compound. It's like the person you targeted is going to tip the scale. It's going to tip it all the way over. Clarify marriage. Marriage. Management. You're married. Okay. Give me one more. Self-love. Self-healing. Independence. Give me one more. Readiness. Prompt. Preparation. Arrangement. You need to manage loving yourself. You need to manage loving yourself. Cause this is a fight. Cause they ready. This readiness, you need to marry loving yourself. And if you have a spouse, which I feel like you do, you need to manage loving them too. Okay? Because this they are really ready to bring it to you. For everybody who just don't reverberate with, just enjoy the show. Clarify dating. Don't get in my comments like an angry bird. If this ain't got nothing to do with you, it ain't got nothing to do with you. Mind your business. Okay? Enjoy the show, is what I mean. Sorry, I ain't mean that in no rude way. But I'm just saying. Clarify dating. Investment. So you're married. You're making investments. You're going on dates and whatnot. Hmm. Clarify investment, real estate. Withdrawal. Spirit is saying you should quit doing that. You should quit doing that. And you also want to try to date this divine being who you're trying to go back to, make some sort of investment in this divine being because you feel hella rejected. You feel rejected by her or his awakening. Are you kidding me? Because you can't stop daydreaming? Clarify withdrawal. Fright. Depression. Phobia. You got some kind of phobia going on with you. You got some kind of depression or something that you feed. You comfort yourself by being married, dating other people, doing all of this stuff, right? You got some sort of depression. There's something about you that you need to marry yourself. You need to go into this self-love energy. I'm telling you, because they're ready to come in on you with this one. With this one. You're tipping the scales. You're starting to tip the scales to really bring in this disaster towards yourself, okay? You need to quit doing something. You need to quit dating out and stepping out of your marriage to try to pacify your depression, your phobia, your paranoia, your whatever. Clarify healing. Stop. Break, pause, stagnation. Idea. Thank you. It says, shit, I can't even see. Little bitty old words. Inspiration, suggestion, vision. Whatever this idea you have, see, I know it. Venture out. You got something going on with you, or you about to stumble across something. You either got it already going on, and you got this idea to come tote this around. You're dating and married. You either finna bump into something that you ain't gonna be able to get rid of, or you already have something that you can't get rid of. So it could be either or. But you're compromising your health out of your pride, out of your ego. Your ego is about to set you up because your brokenness, you're not wanting to deal with rejection. You're not feeling like, somebody should have gave them or not given themselves to you. Like you feeling like they should have gave themselves to you and they chose not to. Is you lining yourself up for something. I feel like you already got something. I really do. So your goal is to go in and rob other people of their health? That's your job? That's what you want to do? That's your goal? Clarify egotism. Good news. Your ego needs to be fed. Your ego needs to be stroked. You going around giving people whatever it is you have strokes your ego. Yeah, surprise. I got it. Good news. I'm about ready to get out your nasty energy. Protest. You like attention. You want to be on the news? You want to be one of them people on the news that's going to jail because they've been intentionally running around the city, the country, the wherever, sickening them people. You want to be on the news. You want to make the news. That would be gain to you. Yes, that's why the sign is up. That's your gain. That's the conclusion you want. You ain't gonna listen. Spirit say you ain't gonna listen, but I'm doing my job. Stubbornness. Clarify natural disaster. Libation. Give me one more. Homeless. Donate. Give me one more. Make it clear, because I think I hear what you're saying. Origin. Sweetheart. Now, I'm hearing two things, and I'm going to say them both. Either you have had some sort of blood disorder from a child, and so you feel like this is some sort of justice, some sort of offering that you make, donate. I'm actually hearing three things. You either had it since you was a child, and that's unfortunate. But that doesn't mean make the decision to run around and not disclose and to target people. Okay? That's the first thing. Second thing is I'm hearing that you may have gotten this easement of your blood from a blood transfusion. Like you received a donation of blood and it messed up your blood. And so now you're hell bent on targeting certain individuals. Thirdly, you look at bringing in this kind of disaster to innocent people as a donation, as like an offering, as a gift that you want to give to innocent people, a sweetheart. Because you feel sat out, because you feel rejected. We got donate and donate, origin. Stubbornness on the under the, you ain't gonna listen. That's why I feel like the first message. So it may be that both, I don't know. I know the messages are going to be heard by who it needs to be heard by. I think you do want to go to jail because that's where you're going. Curse. We got curse, support, confinement, imagination. You want to take somebody's freedom away. You going to jail too. Because this person that you want to go back to and target is not the first person that you've done this to. What else you want me to know or you want me to say? Because I'm about to. I'm just doing what you asked me to do, Spirit. I really, Anything else? All right. I think that's it. Spirit is done. Just your attempt. Just your attempt. You might not even make it to jail, to be honest. You might not make it. Yeah. Jail would be too pleasurable for you. I feel like you want to be on the news. Okay. I think that will stroke your ego. But Spirit is not going to give you that. They're not going to give you that. You're not going to make it to on the news. So take it or leave it. All right, collective. I'm done. This could be a whole couple. This could be a couple that's actually out here spreading. They're hiding. justice. And hiding the truth about what they got going on. This could be a couple out here. Yeah. You're a couple. One of you might make it to jail and the other one might make it to the grave. I don't know. I don't know. I don't make those calls. All right. Peace.